Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spearhead cast. Let me just move my microphone a little bit. With me, Matt, where we have another 1v1 here on Famon Will Approach. Major League Gaming Edition, I believe, so there's a few changes to it. I'm not exactly sure the changes, but it's on the Eastern Front. Let's go through the players. Representing the Soviets today, we have Kakaboo as Motor Strelky straight out the gate. Representing the Axis today, we have Duke Marmalade as the Waffen-SS without a commander choice. We're gonna have some few rapid fire matches here and here going, I believe. Probably just gonna be a few short ones, which is fine by me. Means we get to see everything and I get to test my new microphone a little bit. What the hell is Kakaboo doing? Also, I noticed it's doing some weird thing. Mic where it sometimes is flickering. I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, I'm just trying to get used to everything still. Please give me all your feedback on what you feel of new settings and the new microphone, because I want all the feedback I can get to make the experience as good as I possibly can. You know, I do have my limits. But I'm trying my best. Sometimes my best just simply is not enough, but I am trying. Soviets are not really getting that much ground yet. Ah, but here they are. Okay. Engage with the Waffen-SS down here now. Using this large building here is a good position, apparently. Was an attempted one. And the Soviets get anything done with this though, because that is a lot of Germans behind cover. And Germans are pulling slightly further back. Soviets are getting some resources now. But while this is happening, the Germans are securing the southern flank with the Sturm Pioneers. Soviets need to be cautious in how they go about this. Hanska now spreading out to try and capture territory. Good to see. We also have a Maxim coming out. So it's bringing out a lot of their equipment early on. But the Waffen-SS is yet to pick a commander. Kulwagen could be shut down here. Because that's a lot of rifles. And yep, got her killed. And that's going to give the Soviets some time to secure ground. They spread out a little bit and use cover. You should try and go for these points as quickly as they can. Might be some newer players we're watching, but that's fine. It's always good to see people starting. Those skill games can sometimes teach people stuff and show what people should do to learn. Well, here comes the Germans again with a Kulwagen that it's suppressing. But what's it called? The Maxim. That's what it's called. I'm being very stupid today. It's been a long day for me, by the way, if you're wondering. I've had a lot to do. Of course, because I'm actually recording all of these, including the test you probably have seen a few days ago if you watch all of my stuff. On my birthday. This is actually still my birthday when I'm recording this, but it's been a while since my birthday at this point. When you are watching this, if you're wondering. Just feel like I'm in a good mood to watch a lot of it. Ooh, and that is a lot of the Soviets. But the Germans did lose a Sturmgrenadier, and Sturmgrenadiers are very costly. Germans trying to get behind cover here. The Maxim set over down here, okay. They want to just deny this southern part of the map to the Germans, evidently. Which they could take this munitions on top of it. Oh, that's a grenade on him. Oh, they don't even get the Molotov off. Well, this is happening. The Soviets are now trying to secure the southern flank. We also have an MT-34. Where is it? There it is. Let's get down here, but the Maxim is still in the building. It's just not turned around yet. Probably ordered to... Yeah, look this way. Ooh, the Sturm Pioneers might try and get close here. Sturm Pioneers got pinned. It's focusing on the Sturm Pioneers now. And they got pins, so now they're stuck. Not sure if the Maxim could actually hit the machine gun if they could see it. So I guess the Germans are still holding on there with doing their attempt. Well, the Soviets have secured the southern flank now because the Germans lack the units to cover all the fronts. They are sending the Sturmgrenadier hit down here quick. Kulwagen getting hit there by the Kubelwagen and actually got decrewed. Suddenly the Soviets are turning this battle around. They're gonna grab this bank building? Well, it's a large building nonetheless. Sturmgrenadiers are getting close here because conscripts suck at aiming. In case you're wondering. Then we're gonna in. Conscripts just are not up to par here with the Storm Grenadiers. As you can see, Storm Grenadiers are way better at just fighting. They actually know how to aim their rifles, despite being blindly fanatic to a lost cause. Alright, you can get the Czech machine gun here on the Sabres if you're playing as Soviet mechanized, which is a cool touch. It's a nice little light machine gun to have on them. But they also got killed there. Or Sabres moving up to secure ground. Conscripts over here being overrun by the German infantry. Mthis is pushing up rapidly. They've not picked a commander yet, but they probably don't need to. I also noticed the file formats might be smaller now for me, because of the change in the resolution, but I'm not sure yet. I'll find out soon enough. I'm also trying to raise the quality so it looks a little bit better, but I'm not sure how big that will make the file. We'll find out. Might surprise me. Oh, that's an MG42 here on the Storm Grenadiers. It's gonna make them a lot more lethal. The Mthis has yet to pick a commander. They're being very cautious with picking it. Now they're getting inside the building there. Immediately suppressing because Sabres are not good quality infantry, in case you were wondering. They're much like conscripts, they have considered very poor quality infantry. Oh, we do have a C-70 coming out very quickly. We also have a... what the hell is this thing? This is the Pulimet? I'm not good at these machine gun names. I cannot even see it down here. It's like the other Soviet light machine gun, well, not really light machine gun, heavy machine gun, that's supposed to replace the Maxim in the Second World War. Uses the Dushka model though, but it's not a Dushka. It's just a normal, it's normal cartridges. It's not 50 calibers. In case you're wondering. Even though it sounds like it, but you can see it's very lethal.
Light tank ready for orders.
We have a T-70 on the field now. Nice, decent little skirmish map. I prefer this one as a skirmish, as in, you know, it's a skirmish and not a big fight. But a lot of people have already died here in this little innocent little farmland. T-70 on the move. Oh, that's a great assault. Oh, and it pinned all of them. But the T-70 is pushing up very close here to the MG44. Building a canister round. Doesn't do a lot of damage there. So it's on full retreat. Oh, we have Panzerjägers. Maxim did not open fire though. The T-70 is down. This fight could still go either way. So it's like building a fuel cache back here, so they want to increase their fuel supply. No Comanches from the Waffen-SS. Going for a second tech up. They do have their first tech up vehicle, and they are actually going for some stormtroopers without picking a commander. Trying to get some higher quality infantry out there. So it's preparing to move to the southern flank here with some Sabres and some conscripts. Who love that Czech machine gun? Very cool little design. Very iconic. Like, it's a pretty decent machine gun. Very mobile light machine gun for most factions, actually. I believe even Germans can get access to it. Certain of their commandos. Guess it was just very popular. The Czechs seem to know what they were doing. Oh, Panzerjäger's gonna get close here with an incendiary grenade. Bringing inside the building with the Maxim. And setting that building aflame shortly, I think. Yeah, that building is about to go ablaze. Yep, there it is, denying it to the Soviets. Forcing the Maxim out. Is that a demo charge? Why not random demo charges by this destroyed bridge and some supplies in this side? What the hell is that? Huh. That's unique. Might be unique to the Major League Gaming version, or well, Major League version, I suppose. Czech machine gun is not being very suppressive enough. Great assault going out. The Soviets do abandon the building. Based on what's happening. Oh, they got suppressed though by the grenade assault. And now they're dead meat. The Germans can now just cut them down. Oh, conscripts did manage to get out of suppression. But all these Soviet infantry might be dead. Molotov though. Oh, hits! The Storm Pioneers, almost killing them. But none of the Soviets make it out alive. Those are going for a full take-up towards T-34s now. Still no real infantry on the field, just double Maxims now for the Soviet Union. Well, this is not a Maxim, but you get what I mean. Machine guns. And we are gonna see some Odon now. Odon Recon Infantry. Unique units available to Motor Strelki, basically considered very elite special forces troops. Very intriguing thing for the Soviets to have, and these guys are pretty freaking strong. Very expensive though, as you can see, 360. They are considered like scout infantry too, so they will spot hidden stuff. Motor Strelki is basically the commander you go if you want some elite Soviet infantry. Although Shock basically does the same, but I actually believe Shock has the most expensive infantry in the game. That said, Odon are pretty damn good at their job. They're already being equipped with the RPD. The late war Soviet light machine gun, also used after the war. I believe most famously I remember it from the Vietnamese, in the Vietnamese War. Oh, Vietnam War. A very cool light machine gun though. Very potent. Uses the BAR model in this though, because we cannot have custom models in Company of Heroes 2 unfortunately. That's a hope for Company of Heroes 3 in the future. Did say they might have custom meshes or something, so never would know what modders might be able to pull off. Smoke grenade over there, forcing the accident to run back. Tappers have securing this point again. RPD now equipped here. But they need to be cautious though, because they do have some storm gunners with an LMG-42 over here. But these Odon needs to be very careful wherever they move. So machine gun sitting up here. That's pretty long range though. These Sappers cannot hold all this on their own. Oh! Oh boy, these troops actually managed to get close. They need to be also not open fire. Oh, to open fire, I mean. They're doing their best there. RPDs, yeah, you can see how much damage they do there despite the heavy cover. That's a grenade though. Looks like they dodged it though. Now the Odon are ready to be on the move. Capture territory. Stormtroopers on the flank here trying to take over this point, but it is a cache in it, so they need to either use explosives or just stand still and fire it pretty damn hard with their rifles. Second Odon squad being prepared, and also T-34-76. Odon also heal when they're out of combat, if you're wondering, so very important to note. So if you don't lose models in firefights, they can become pretty potent at their fighting. But they actually focus a lot on the fuel cache, doing a decent amount of damage. Storm Pioneers are taking a lot of losses here from the machine gun. But here comes the Panzerjäger. But the machine gun is already on the move. More Odon on the field, also being upgraded with the RPD. What are they armed with? Are they armed with Mosins? No, they're armed with SVTs. Armed with semi-automatic rifles. A pretty potent thing for them to just have as a basic rifle. Semi-automatic rifles are pretty potent after all. Have the same accuracy as the bolt action variants in the Spearhead, but they just fire faster and, you know, basically just that, they fire faster. Ooh, this T-34 might be in trouble. If these Panzerjägers don't have Panzerfaust. Still hiding here pretty well. They actually also hold fire, so they don't rebuild themselves. Pretty good play from the German double Odon in this building. When the Sturmgunners are just waiting here. They'll get spotted, yeah, because they count as recon infantry, so they will spot them. So you cannot really ambush Odon that easily. Still, that said, there's no way they're approaching that. Don't also drop smoke on the retreat. Well, they actually got suppressed by the other Odon squad, so that actually allows this Odon squad to get away. Very nice. Very unintentional, but unintentional I think, but very nice. Panzer IV J about to hit the field here for the Germans. And this T-34 might get a very nice surprise if it decides to move up. I don't know, just posting more reinforcements there. Oh, passes right there from the building. Oh, and it spots the machine gun by mistake by hitting the tractor. So it forced him to pull back. So machine gun setting up here. And that machine gun fires really fast. I need to use that machine gun more. Holy shit! Like, that is a long ass burst. But here's the Panzer IV J. Loading a heat shell. A heat round, I mean. Duke Marmalade has not decided to pick a commander yet. They might be trying a no commander run. Who knows? It's certainly doable. Ooh, good about the lad, no, but it doesn't actually kill any of the Odon. So it's not actually that potent because the Odon will just heal. Second T-34 being prepared. This machine gun seems cool. The fact you can just keep firing without stopping. Like, those are some long ass bursts. You see the Odon already fully healed up here. Ready to move out again. But looks like one of them is having a bug with his BAR there, or well, his RPD. Spotting, but suppressing immediately there. And T-34 has trouble winning against the Panzer IV J at this range. Oh, good incendiary grenade, but only kills one of them. Oh, they're gonna try and storm the thing. Need to be cautious. Throwing a grenade over the building. Destroying the Kugelwagen though. Panzer IV needs to be very careful here. Yep, doesn't even hit. But there is double T-34 now. No penetrations. And Panzer IV J has gotten both penetrations done. Takes on one T-34 there. Not looking good for the Soviet. Oh, one penetration there. But I think it will win out this duel. Oh, my big fat mouth could speak. And apparently the T-34 wins. Despite using its tracks. Just after it won. Probably due to all the mud in the water. Ew. Might it be actually in the barbed wire? No, probably not. Actually, probably the Panzerbüchs to be honest, but eh. Axon sitting up now. Let's lay down some suppressive fire. Ooh, smoke grenade out. Oh, but it can be hit here by the Odon. Incendiary grenade being thrown. Dushka machine gun being prepared now. Incendiary grenade on the Maxim, burning them alive. Destroying the machine gun too. So we still do control the southern flank here. And we do have the RPD on the Odon and Overwatch. They can put out a lot of rate of fire here. But they are being overrun by just being hit from two flanks here. There's only 3 of them left, 2 of them left.
Our command post is under assault.
So not looking good here for the Soviets. Here comes another Panzer IV J. Hopefully this T-34 can be repaired in time. Yep, there goes. And with that, Kakaboo surrenders. And the Germans seize the victory of this farm. Well, this was a good little match. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Bye bye.